Welcome everybody. We have a reveal to do. Well, Benji has a reveal to do for us. Also, just want to say, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will say again at the end. But let's head over to Benji to see what he has to offer for us today.
So yeah, we got more gear. I mean, heroes today. So, does anybody have any ideas of what we might be getting?
You may want to enable the stream to actually see the stuff going.
I'll just letting people talk. It's building the suspense. But
Ah, I
without
mean on
further,
YouTube you're not showing
yeah,
the
I know,
Photoshop. Okay.
building suspense. But since Horror is being so impatient, we'll go ahead and swap over. So we do have a mythic hero first and foremost. Master of Laws. Horror's ruining my suspense. So, which hero do you think we're getting for the mythic hero? Night King, Sleep King.
Obviously, Brand.
So, do we have some people, if you want to say in either the streamer channel or in the YouTube channel, Sleep King, Stannis. Just remember next month will be the Lord of Light event. So.
Well, these were all very good guesses, but it is actually
Children of the Forest.
Beric Dondarrion.
Is this one of the Valentis chicks?
Do what? You did not call it. Alright, well, yep, so Beric Dondarrion is our first hero today. He's a mythic hero, and what stats do we think? Are we getting a siege hero finally?
We have siege heroes.
This is going to be a pure siege, though.
Cav. How am I not surprised Dark is calling Cav?
I mean, he wants trap capacity, Cav defense.
Liv doesn't want Cav.
Honestly, yeah, I don't want more Cav, because I don't need more to work on.
We need more traps.
True.
Trap stats.
Well, only Starkwall wants more traps.
Let's see if y'all were right. So these are the stats for Beric. March size, troop defense versus player, infantry health while marching versus player seat, infantry attack versus player's cav, research speed, infantry defense while marching versus player's seat, infantry health versus player, and rallied troop cap. As if we didn't already have big enough rallies hitting seats.
We need
now
more.
There's more.
Now there is more.
I mean,
Rip hot pie.
How many heroes do we have for marching infantry?
As a marcher hero or as like in council?
Yeah. Wait, this is the hot pie slot? Master of Law?
Yeah, hot pie slot.
So all of you infantry who finally got hot pie, I have news for you.
Thanks, WB.
Well, not like you bought packs for hot pie anyway.
Hot pie was the most difficult hero to get that I saw.
I don't want to say getting a green level 10 is hard. I have most of my heroes that I actually rolled for level 10 or higher, so it's not like hard.
Dark is excited for troop defense versus player.
That one is nice.
Yeah. I wonder how it scales also. I guess 3% at start.
It is.
But then
yeah,
but remember, Dark, this is the same spot as you would put the Hound, so it's not like really for calves. Because you kind of want the defense versus infantry more than the pure defense. Yeah, so this is basically Warner Bros. Giving a really nice infantry hero, which has more troop defense versus player, so...
They are giving infantry that health finally. I guess no, it's their defense they're missing. But still, this one should be nice if you're somehow able to get it to 50 if you're not dark. So
And I guess people who are rally setting needs to get this hero anyway for the rally troop capacity. So basically you want to get an infantry player to actually set rallies. You also get the defense reef, so it's not just health.
yeah, I think defense is the big thing that infantry's been needing.
I think any of the defensive stats are fine for infantry right now. But also, if you look at level 10 and level 20, it's a really good hero if you compare it to Rhaegar. Like, this is a bit more offensive for marching than Rhaegar is. Like, Rhaegar only has the defense while marching, or was it health while marching? And this is infantry health versus SOP, so... And also the infantry attack versus player Cav is kinda nice.
Rhaegar, they initially had those stats as while marching versus SOP as well, so I'm hoping they'll change these so that they're not quite so specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything that has versus player SOP is not interesting for me. So, should we just go over to the next one?
Yep. I think we're ready
Can
to move
people
on to the
guess
next.
which one it is?
Yeah, people can slow down if they need to on the stream.
Alright, second hero will be a heroic. And,
Will it be a heroic, or is that just a typo from Warner Brothers?
well, if it's a typo, then that's on them. As far as we know, it's a heroic.
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses?
Any guesses, people?
Let's see what Dark throws out this time. Yes, it is the hand.
Yes. Something offensive to replace Cersei.
Hmm.
Man, if
Dark
they don't,
is just
if they don't
shouting
make
heroes he
Tywin
wants.
a mythic, they're doing something wrong. Tywin was badass.
Yeah, but I wonder if he's going to be a March hero or more council. I guess he's going to be a more council based.
I would hope
Like a
he's
full
counseling
council.
to try to reflect the show, because that man was always planning.
Yeah, but he did also March, so it's a bit.
Yeah, I just double checked. It is heroic.
Cool.
Guys, keep making me doubt myself
I've,
every
I've,
time.
I've got the picture up next to me, so I made sure to look at that whenever Hora questioned us.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was heroic, it would have less amount of stats.
Alright, well, that's enough throwing out guesses. Pardon the vehicle. It is going to be a second Benjey Stark, but a White Walker version. Yes, sir?
It looks hot.
Very. Looks like he could use a little skincare.
Yup.
Maybe she's born with it. So, guess the stats.
Oh, you're gonna love these stats, Dark. They're all siege.
Are you eating right now, Rogue?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Man, not even gonna guess Dark, just asking the show already.
I think the donation button is stuck for him to actually make it show.
Alright, well, I won't keep out guessing. He is kind of a Cav hero.
Oh, poor Dark, you're killing him.
March size, troop attack versus dead, which is what we've all wanted, so maybe we're getting Night King back. March size versus creatures, cavalry health, cavalry attack versus player's infantry, cavalry attack versus seat, and cavalry health while marching versus player.
I like how they're all council, the last four, because, you know,
So Benjey was very much a council hero, or council person in the show.
So it's the same slot as Rhaegar and
Cersei.
Yep.
Cersei.
So there's a good chance he doesn't get used very much.
I wonder if I'm actually possible to get him to level 20 without actually spending a dime.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't have Cersei yet, and Rhaegar is not really useful early on.
Do the two Benjins
Sorry.
have different spots in council? That's a good question. What is the original Benjin spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I might have spoken too soon. Let me see.
But then again, it's a more free-to-play hero if you look at the level 10.
Original
pretty much
Benjen is Lord Commander.
So you can have two Benjins in your council. I mean, hey, that's all you need is just two Benjis. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or you can
Two,
march.
it's a Freaky Friday if they met.
You could also send 2 marches with Benji.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they're basically, well, the second one is not really useful versus creature.
I think with him, the most interesting thing to me is that troop attack versus dead, because we very rarely have dead creatures. So, are they giving us Night King back again?
I don't think so, that Night King. I mean, it's a good event. It's good resources for everyone who is in allegiance that has people that wanna buy 3 packs each.
So
Just
the
have
question is
rest of
that
the
one going to end up getting changed like Rhaegar? Because I hope so, because that is kind of a useless stat otherwise.
I mean, it fits the season that we get next month. I don't know if we can say anything about the
Nah.
creatures, but yeah, that's every once in a while we get those undead creatures, and then we actually have something that is useful. And the march size is kind of cool, so people can just get the hero for march size versus creature. So you have next to Jon Snow 2 heroes you can use for farming.
I feel like it's a good month for Night King. You know, with Troop to Death with him, as well as the creatures for the gear is going to be the Whites and White Walkers. So,
True.
you know, just kind of the theme of it sounds right.
Maybe we get that Night King after years and years.
Yeah.
Could use some keystones. So if people have any questions, just stream chat or YouTube. Some Night King crashed way too much, sort of like KVK. I'm dealing with it tomorrow. Gina Diamonds. I mean,
Yeah. Wasn't
most
the
of
most stable.
most of us don't even have KVK tomorrow because we just recently merged. But yeah. Ooh, what are you doing?
Trying to see
Fair.
if I can put them next to each other so we can discuss both of them at the same time. Does
Yeah.
not look like it though, not easily at least.
I mean, both are useful heroes.
If you
Yeah.
export the images and then open it up in Chrome, you can open 2 different tabs and then put them side by side in Windows.
We'll do that.
Yeah, but
So
you might. Yeah, there you go.
So in a way, infantry is getting a lot of defense from one hero, and calves are basically having 3 heroes that are good in their hand spot. So it's not like calves are getting a lot more extra. It's just, yeah. And the calf attack at level 30 of 14% is just laughable. And the Dark will just max it out anyway, but if you look at it, the rest of the stats are not really that great. Benji.
Yes, sir.
So I guess infantry today is the real winners.
Yeah, they got a pretty good one.
Are we getting a hero that increases march speed including creatures? I wish they would do something like that. Like a lot of people have been asking for more march speed for versus creatures, but I think you want a council hero for that, so it will affect all your marches. Let's see, I wish they make it easier to get the relics, like a store to buy them from. Warner Brothers is busy making a store where you could swap out relics, but as far as we know right now, the relics are only going to be swapped out if you already finished the hero. So yeah, you don't have any effect for it if you're not spending way too much money on the game. And the people that are spending way too much money, they don't really care that much. I mean, it makes cheaper for people that really don't really care that much to spend. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah, the hope is that the text isn't so black and white, because it's hard to say from the code. It looks like it's that way, but it's possible they give you leeway and you can choose if you want to convert.
Yeah, it's just 2 hero start. But yeah, like I hope like a lot of stuff are being added that just changes a bit more.
Yeah, only
heroes.
2 heroes today, by the way. And as always, these stats obviously are subject to change. Hopefully, in my opinion, the troop attack versus dead does change, but just keep in mind that it's still a little bit till these are actually released. And we've seen that even when they are released, Warner Brothers is more than happy to swap stats on a hero, so we'll see what they end up actually being.
Chell is saying, Jelly, I need to get green relics for my pot and hot pie. Well, basically, if you can you swap to the other page, you don't need to get hot pie anymore as an infantry player, because there's a hero that's actually better.
Now you have Barrack instead of having to try to get hot pie, who's even
Yeah.
more difficult to get technically. Yes, purple is heroic.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has the amount of stats as a purple hero, but his name is heroic. So we'll probably see what's going on with Warner Brothers. I need to get I think pot is like you really need to do events to get the green shards.
Events and dailies.
Yep. So that's
Ace,
finish
it's
it?
a heroic. That's for the creatures.
Benjey is purple. Yeah, but it's called heroic. I guess we can wrap it up.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching. Don't remember to
Do remember.
like and subscribe.
Please do remember to like and subscribe.
It's very key.
If we actually want to make money off this streaming, would be nice. Not like we're getting rich of it. Another question: what about caravans for farming lore, keystone and steel? Also, yeah. I don't think personally you get steel from farming creatures, keystones and lore and stuff like that. I don't really see like. If you want to get keystone from farming creatures, it should be like a rare drop like they had in the beta servers, and not like something like, yeah, just every creature would drop one. But that's just my point of view. And I think a lot of events do give a lot of keystones, so unless you're keep 28 or higher, then you really need keystones.
Alright, are there any other questions? I think we've pretty well hit what we know about these 2 new heroes.
Yeah.
As always, make sure to come over and hang out with us in discussion and chat about them. We should be putting out an article about these 2 very soon as well, so that we can discuss them.
And if you have feedback about the 2 heroes, just either discuss them in our Discord or just post it on the YouTube channel. Not just because we can see it, but also Warner Brothers may take your feedback from it. So, thank you all.
Thank you all for